Jessica Frost Ballas here with video for lawnfawn. Today I'm creating a spooky sweet Halloween card using the new Sweet Spider set, so let's get started. First I want to create a distress ink blended background using various shades of purple, so I start by adding milled lavender distress ink to the center of a white panel of cardstock. Then I add wilted violet distress ink around the milled lavender. At this point it looks pretty awful, but don't give up. After adding a ring of wilted violet, I add another ring of villainous potion. Right now I'm just trying to get my first ink layers down to make sure that there's room for each color. It's going to look pretty awful at this point. Once I finish with villainous potion, I go back in with my wilted violet and start to blend the two darkest shades together so there's a nice transition between the colors. Then I add more milled lavender to the center and then lightly blend the wilted violet over the center of the panel. This allows me to soften the transition between the two lighter shades. Once I'm happy with the blend, I add black soot distress ink around the edges to deepen the contrast. Then I blend through each color one more time to smooth out the transitions until I'm happy with the way it looks. It's kinda crazy to see where it started and where it is now. After the panel dries, I spritz it with water and then use my heat gun to dry the water droplets. Then I place the panel in my splatter box and spritz it with shimmer spray. Finally, I splatter it with metallic silver paint and let it dry. While the panel is drying, I stamp and color lots of images from Sweet Spiders and Sweet Spiders add-on. I use Copic-friendly ink and color the images with Copic markers. I use N6, N8, BV04, and 100 for the spiders to match my background. The rest of the candy pieces are colored in similar shades of purple and contrasting shades of orange and yellow. Once I finish coloring all the images, I die cut them with the coordinating dies. Now that my background panel is totally dry, I place it in my MISTI and go over it with my powder tool. Then I stamp the spider web from Sweet Spiders with VersaFine black ink. I heat emboss the web with holographic sparkle embossing powder, which gives it a really cool effect. The embossing powder is clear, so the black ink helps it to stand out but still adds a lot of sparkle. I stamp the web 3 times and then trim it down to an A2 panel. Next, I've die cut the giant Trick or Treat sentiment from black glitter cardstock, and I arrange all the elements around the sentiment. I adhere everything with liquid glue, and then add accents with a white gel pen and a little sparkle with a glitter pen. I love all the sparkle and shine on this card and how it's spooky but also really cute. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. Be sure to subscribe to the lawnfawn channel for even more crafty inspiration. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, have an amazing day and happy crafting. Bye!